Just start, they say. I can't believe it. I'm actually doing it. I can't believe it. I'm actually doing it. I did it. Nearly. Pardon me. In this video, I'm going to explain why I'm starting a YouTube channel. Hi, I'm Ian, and as I'm about to explain on this channel, I invite you to walk alongside me on my journey to remembering who I really am. So my spiritual journey really started last year, 2024, in springtime. Things started to happen, but it really exploded in November 2024. And since that point, it's been really important to me, and it's been my biggest interest, my biggest passion, and I'm really interested to explore it, all aspects of it, as deeply as I can. So this feels like a good place to start for the first video on my new channel. Talking about how I feel about setting up the channel. So I spent a lot of time over preparing. My perfectionism has kind of taken over, and that's really just, I think, a fear of failure, and that's brought frustration as well. I really want to be good at it instantly, and that's just not going to be the case, which is why it's taken so long. I had the idea late last year. It took a couple of months, so I set the channel up in February this year, and now we're in May before actually recording a video. So clearly, I guess the timing had to feel right. But my logical brain wishes that it happened quicker. I could just get on and do it, because I have that sense of knowing that this is something I would be doing. Now being on camera, I feel very self-aware and apprehensive, but that's probably a key theme of what the channel is going to be, this vulnerability, I think, on this journey and opening myself up. I've always kept myself to myself, been very quiet, always ask how everyone else is doing first, but always felt that desperation to want to share more, but never did. And I think that's kind of a fear of rejection, which again I've been working through on my recent journey. But I've got a really strong feeling that I should be doing this. I look down. Oh. There's a real feeling of doubt there that runs deep. Oh, it's making my body tingle. And now it's moving on. But I've got I feel really strongly about doing this. There's been some clear signs like I'm being pushed to do this. The more I've become more in alignment with my true self and my higher purpose. So some of the signs have been my partner Justine joking about, you should set up a YouTube channel. During meditation, I've intuited messages and had that clarity of thought and idea whilst meditating. In terms of human design and gene keys, two areas that I'm going to explore a lot more on this channel. If you haven't heard of them, there will be future videos to cover those. They really try and help you understand who you are and what your journey is. And there's been a lot of kind of clues in there for me as to how I'm going to achieve fulfillment and find my purpose and prosperity and abundance in there. And this feels like part of that journey. And you know, there's the alignment factors, you know, so I am a creative being. I've always loved creating music. That's been my main art, if you like, and creative outlet. And I've always had that need to help others, and you know, I'm hopeful that this channel does that in some capacity, as I'll come to in a bit. But self-awareness moment, you know, I'm aware that my story, my spiritual journey is no more exceptional or special than anyone else's. But it feels really important to me. It's a big part of my life now. I feel it's important to share because I believe that we are beings that, you know, can learn, and through our shared experience, that's a big way for us to understand ourselves better. So yeah, there's some big reasons why. So I've got some really grand hopes for the channel. My channel is going to focus on the personal, emotional side of the journey, all of the highs and the lows. So it's not going to be advice. I think there's plenty of that available. It's going to be an open dialogue where we can try and understand things together. Live understanding things without necessarily having any of the answers at all. You know, I'm hoping that this helps people that are sharing the same experience, or maybe triggers someone to think of something completely different, to explore that deeper. I'm hoping the channel empowers others to feel more vulnerable and to be comfortable with that. I think there's such beauty in our vulnerability. And I hope it encourages people to do the inner work. I've been doing the inner work for a number of years already, and it's been an incredible part of my journey. But there's still more inner work to do, and that will be continual. And I guess above all else, I want to build a community of spiritual awakeners where we can all share our experiences in a safe space. Leave a comment below if you want to tell me where you are in your spiritual journey. So I've got a clear idea of what I want the channel to be right now. It may not end up being that. It could just be a cathartic part of my own journey, and I'm completely fine with that. But I guess if it helps anyone in any small way, then that's an absolute bonus. Despite my apprehension, I'm incredibly excited. So let's see where this YouTube journey takes us. Thank you for walking alongside me today. I believe my journey is your journey, just through a different lens. If you've enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe. And as you walk your own path today, may you remember yourself, love yourself, be yourself. Bye for now.